I'm DUI attorney Nick Alcock. Let's talk about the second offense extreme DUI in Arizona. So a second offense DUI is one that happens within 7 years, 84 months. So you get pulled over within twice, second time within an 84-month period. You're looking at a second offense extreme DUI. If you blow into a machine or they take your blood and the result is between a 0.15 and a 0.20. Unfortunately, a second offense extreme DUI carries with it an awful lot of jail. And 120 days is the state minimum. That's the mandatory minimum. You can't do less than 120 days in jail. The good news is that 96 of those days can be done in home detention. The bad news is not every court has home detention available, and they're still trying to work out the kinks in that. Hopefully, within a matter of months or hopefully even weeks, they're going to figure that out. I'll update our site and I'll make sure that we put another video out there saying that, okay, every court's got it. Right now we're waiting for the City Council for City of Phoenix to come back and give us a ruling, let us know what they're going to be doing with home detention. We don't really know at this point, but it's looking like they're going to figure this thing out. The fines for a second extreme DUI, say that you don't get home detention and you've got to be paying the fines and paying the jail costs. $13,154 is the whole fine, of which $9,125 are the jail fees. For home detention, it looks a little bit better. $4,379 is what you're looking at. Finally, with regards to your driver's license. All right, so if it's a second offense and you're looking at this second offense conviction within that 7-year period, back in the day, last year, it would be a 1-year mandatory revocation, no exceptions, no exclusions. You're not going to be able to drive at all for a year, and then you have to reapply. Now that there's a provision in the law that allows for a special ignition interlock driver's license, so if you get the interlock installed in your car after 45 days, you should be able to drive to and from work, school, and to treatment. The bad news is that this is not a guarantee, and you do have to apply for this, and there are a number of restrictions, exclusions, there are a number of things that you have to do in order to get the license. It's not just a gimme, but most people who apply for it are going to be able to get it. If you do get pulled over for another DUI with this restricted license, you could be looking at an aggravated DUI or a felony DUI, and you could potentially be looking at some problems if you get pulled over and you're not driving to and from work or school. But it's a great option. I'm so glad they changed the law because it's given people a little bit of flexibility. A lot of good people lost their jobs because their licenses were revoked completely. Now, at least they've got an option and a way to get to work. If you have any questions at all, second extreme DUI, let me tell you, there are a lot of options available, and in a lot of cases when we handle one of these cases, we're able to negotiate with the prosecutor and we're able to get them to drop it from a second extreme to a second regular and really play with the amount of jail time that you're looking at. Obviously, there's no promises or guarantees, but I could tell you that if you are facing a second extreme DUI, it is not an absolute guarantee that you're going to wind up doing 120 days in jail, or that you're going to do 24 days in jail followed by 96 days of home detention. There is some flexibility out there, especially if your blood alcohol concentration is real close to that 0.15. If you're just a little bit over, there might be a way to knock it down, to convert it into a regular DUI, and that's where we come into play. Any questions whatsoever, you just want to speak with the DUI attorney, 602-989-5000 is our number. That's 602-989-5000, and thanks so much for watching.